You said this line means love. The crease in my palm, the heart line, they call it. You traced it with your fingertip. I felt it. You said this is long, you love forever. The crease in my palm, I should've known better. I look at it every day, it hasn't changed, but you have. You rearrange one line, one fate, one stupid belief. The crease in my palm, I grieve. The crease in my palm, I blame it for everything. For the hope, for the hurt, for the wedding ring. The crease in my palm, a liar's map. I followed it straight into your trap. I clench my fist so I don't have to see the crease in my palm, what it did to me. I went to a palm reader last week. She said your heart line is unique. I said it's broken, she said no, just deep. The crease in my palm, I can't sleep. I look at it every day, it hasn't changed, but you have. You rearrange one line, one fate, one stupid belief. The crease in my palm, I grieve. The crease in my palm, I blame it for everything. For the hope, for the hurt, for the wedding ring. The crease in my palm, a liar's map. I followed it straight into your trap. I clenched my fist so I don't have to see the crease in my palm, what it did to me. Clench slow, the line that promised too much. Reach now, the crease in my palm, I've lost touch. Line means love. You said this line means love. I took your picture out. The empty frame on my nightstand, facing the wall. I couldn't bear to see you anymore, not at all. Your smile was like a knife, your eyes a gun. Empty frame, what have I become? I keep it there as a reminder of the space, the negative of your face. One frame, one glass, one missing you. The empty frame, what else can I do? The empty frame, I can't fill it with anyone else. It's your shape, your shadow, your farewell. The empty frame, I dust it every week, I talk to it all week. I'm weak. The empty frame, I was trying to what is there. The empty frame inside my head. face down. Under socks, under the lost and found. I take it out sometimes and put it back. The empty frame, heart attack. I keep it there as a reminder of the space, the negative of your face. One frame, one glass, one missing you. The empty frame, what else can I do? The empty frame, I can't fill it with anyone else. It's your shade, your shadow, your farewell. The empty frame, I missed it every week. I talk to it on week, I'm weak. The empty frame, a shrine to what is dead. The empty frame, inside my head. Empty slow, space where you belong. Stay blank, the empty frame. I'm not that strong. I took your picture out. I took your picture out. Left it here 6 months ago. The hair tie on my nightstand, black and thin. A piece of you that I'm holding in. You used to wrap it around your wrist twice. Hair tie on my nightstand, paradise. I smell it sometimes. Your shampoo is gone, but the memory lingers on. One band, one stretch, one strand of hair. The hair tie on my nightstand, I'm still there. The hair tie on my nightstand, I can throw away. It's the only thing that makes me okay. Hair tie on my nightstand, I put it on my wrist. Pretend you're here, pretend we kiss, but it's just elastic, just a lie. Yeah, the hair tie on my nightstand, goodbye. You had a million of them scattered around, on the floor, in the car, on the ground. But this one stayed, this one held on. The hair tie on my nightstand, you're gone. I smell it sometimes, your shampoo is gone, but the memory lingers on. One band, one stretch, one strand of hair. The hair tie on my nightstand, I'm still there. The hair tie on my nightstand, I can't throw away. It's the only thing that makes me your hair tie on my nightstand. I put it on my wrist. Pretend you're here, pretend we kiss, but it's just elastic, just a lie. Yeah, the hair tie on my nightstand, goodbye. Stress, months ago. I still have your photo in the secret slot. The cracked leather wallet, brown and worn. I've had it since the day that you were born. Not really, but since the day we met. The cracked leather wallet, I can't forget. Your photo in the slot behind my ID. The one where you're smiling back at me. One picture, one crease, one faded smile. The cracked leather wallet, I've had it for a while. The cracked leather wallet, falling apart, just like my head, just like my heart. The cracked leather wallet, I should buy a new one, but then I lose the photo of you, hun. I lose the only thing that's left. The cracked leather wallet, my theft. Leather is peeling, the stitches are loose. I tape it together, I make excuses to keep it, to hold it, to not let go. The cracked leather wallet, I'm moving slow. Your photo in the slot behind my ID. The one where you're smiling back at me. One picture, one crease, one faded smile. The cracked leather wallet, I've had it for a while. The cracked leather wallet, falling apart, just like my head, just like my heart. The cracked leather wallet, I should buy a new one, but then I lose the photo of you, hun. I lose the only thing that's left. The cracked leather wallet, my theft. Hold tight, keep close. Cracked leather wallet, till I die. I still have your photo in the secret slot. I still have your photo in the secret slot. Just like my heart. Just like my heart. The pen that ran out of ink in the middle of a word. I try to write I love you, but nothing occurred. Just a scratch, just a dent, just a scar on the page. The pen that ran out of ink, a gentleman's rage. I shook it, I blew on the tip, I put it to my lip. One scribble, one prayer, one empty line. The pen that ran out of ink, you were mine. The pen that ran out of ink, just like my soul. I used to write you poems, now I'm not whole. The pen that ran out of ink, I threw it away, but I kept the page where I tried to say the words that wouldn't come. The love that tried bought a new one, fancy in gold, but the words are different, the story's old. The ink flows fine, but the feeling's dead. The pen that ran out of ink in my head, I shook it, I blew on the tip, I put it to my lip. One scribble, one prayer, one empty line. The pen that ran out of ink, you were mine. The pen that ran out of ink, just like my soul. I used to write you poems, now I'm not whole. The pen that ran out of ink, I threw it away, but I kept the page where I tried to say the words that wouldn't come, the love that tried. The pen that ran out of ink, I tried. Write slow, with the pen that has no voice. Scratch now. The pen that ran out of ink, not by choice. Just like my heart. There's a storm behind your eyes, a quiet that electrifies. I'm not afraid of what's inside. You are the calm before the storm, a stillness that feels anything but warm. It hums beneath your skin, a form of power that I can't ignore. You don't reveal what you contain, a reservoir of coming rain, but I can feel it in my brain, a pressure that I can't explain. I watch the way you hold your frame, a body that could break or tame. But you don't play the power game, you just exist and I'm a flame. There's something in the way you wait, a patience that I can't replicate. A man who knows his own fate doesn't need to accelerate. They say the quiet ones are deep, that the silence is a key, but secrets that the loud ones weep to find, to hold, to keep. You are the deepest I have known, a calm that I wanna call home. A man who walks the earth alone, but never seems to be alone. No lightning, no thunder, no show, just a quiet that makes me wanna know what's underneath, what makes you glow, what makes the calm so slow. The calm before the storm inside, a quiet that I want to hide inside, inside a place to buy, a man who doesn't need to ride the waves of noise, the waves of pride. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice, it's the storm I hear in the poise of a man who knows his poise. I used to run from the unknown, from the quiet, from the throne of silence that I couldn't own. Afraid to be alone with my own thoughts, my own noise. But you showed me the poise of a man who enjoys the quiet and deploys it like a weapon, like a shield. A power that is never revealed until it's needed, until it's wielded. A calm inside me, let the stillness flow. I don't need to know to show what I'm holding, what I sow. I learned from you to calm the wave, the power of a steady state. A man who doesn't need to state his worth because it's innate. You are the quiet I wanna keep, a stillness that runs so deep, a promise that I wanna keep in sleep. In sleep. The calm before the storm inside, a quiet that I want to abide inside. Inside a place to hide, a man who doesn't need to ride the waves of noise, the waves of pride. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice. It's the storm I hear in the poise of a man who knows his poise. Thunder rolls, rain begins, fades to nothing. I fit perfectly here. Space between your fingers, I live there, warm and tight, without a care. Now your hand is a closed fist, space between your fingers, I missed. I reach for you, you pull away. I try to hold you, make me pay. One gap, 1 inch, one loss of air. The space between your fingers, I'm not there. The space between your fingers, cold and white. I used to fit, I used to hide in your palm, in your grip. The space between your fingers, a sinking ship. I don't know how to hold myself. The space between your fingers, mental health. I watch you hold a coffee cup, your fingers wrap, I look up. I imagine mine between them still. The space between your fingers, bitter pill. I reach for you, you pull away. I try to hold you, make me pay. One gap, 1 inch, one loss of air. The space between your fingers, I'm not there. Space between your fingers, cold and white. I used to fit, I used to hide in your palm, in your grip. The space between your fingers, a sinking ship. I don't know how to hold myself. The space between your fingers, mental health. Reach out. I'm still here, I'm still me. Help me. The space between your fingers, set me free. I fit perfectly here. I fit perfectly here. Temporary tattoo on your wrist. I trace the lines, I blow a kiss. It'll wash off in a week, but right now it's yours to keep. You watch my hand, you hold your breath. A little pain, a little dip. One line, one curve, one secret shape. Temporary tattoo, no escape. Temporary tattoo. I drew a heart and thought of you. Temporary tattoo. In a week it'll fade from view, but I'll try it again and again, my friend. Temporary tattoo till the end. You wear it like it means something, like I drew an angel's wing. It's just a doodle, just a joke, but you don't laugh, you don't provoke. You watch my hand, you hold your breath. A little pain, a little depth. One line, one curve, one secret shape. Temporary tattoo, no escape. Temporary tattoo. I drew a heart and thought of you. Temporary tattoo. In a week it'll fade from view, but I'll draw it again and again, my friend. Temporary tattoo till the end. Drop, drop slow. Let the ink sink in your skin. Hold now, hold now. Temporary tattoo, let me in. Draw me something. Draw me something. Draw me something. Draw me something. I can feel you pulling me beneath the skin. Every breath you take is where I wanna live. Let me trace the river flowing through your chest. Every beat of yours becomes my own request. In the dark we speak a language made of touch. Every silence says the things we want so much. Let the walls around us crumble into dust. In this moment I surrender all my trust. Crimson veins are calling me to pull you close. Underneath the moonlight we become the ghosts of a love that never needed words to grow. Crimson veins are flowing where the rivers go. Let me press my lips against your collarbone. Feel the way your body claims me as your own. We don't need the morning knocking at the door. What we have is worth 1,000 times before. In the dark we speak a language made of touch. Every silence says the things we want so much. Let the walls around us crumble into dust. In this moment I surrender all my trust. Crimson veins are calling me to pull you close. Underneath the moonlight we become the ghosts of a love that never outside just disappears, leaving only you and me to face our fears. I would let the shadows wrap around us both, tracing every line until we turn to smoke. Crimson veins are calling me to pull you close. Underneath the moonlight we become the gold, all the love that never needed words to grow. Crimson veins are flowing where the rivers go. Crimson veins burning brighter than the sun. In the quiet space between us, we are one crimson vein. I learned to freeze what I can't kill. Ice in the veins, that's how I survive. A gentleman's trick to stay alive. When the heart wants to scream, I let it freeze. Ice in the veins, a gentle breeze. You ask me why I never cry. I said I forgot how, don't ask why. One frost, one chill, one frozen lake. Ice in the veins, for heaven's sake. Ice in the veins, cold as a blade. I feel nothing, I'm not afraid. Ice in the veins, polar night. I keep the warmth somewhere out of sight. Frozen solid, standing tall. Ice in the veins, I feel nothing at all. My mother said, feel your feelings, son. I said I'd rather be done, so I learned to numb, I learned to freeze. Ice in the veins, the only ease. You asked me why I never cry. I said I forgot how, don't ask why. One frost, one chill, one frozen lake. Ice in the veins, for heaven's sake. Ice in the veins, cold as a blade. I feel nothing, I'm not afraid. Ice in the veins, polar night. I keep the warmth somewhere out of sight. Frozen solid, standing tall. Ice in the veins, I feel nothing at all. Breathe slow, the parts of me that still feel pain. Stay cold, ice in the veins. I'll never be the same. I learned to freeze what I can't kill. I learned to freeze what I can't kill. Maybe where we used to go. Echo Park at 3 a.m. We used to go and no one went. Street lights flicker, memories stay. I still go there just in case. You said goodbye but left the door. I'm still waiting on the shore. One echo then another one. I swear I heard you in the sun. Echo Park, I'm still here. Call your name, no one hears. But the walls know what we were. Echo Park, it still hurts. Every corner holds our ghost. Echo Park, I miss you most. Your laughter bounces off the trees. I close my eyes, you're next to me, and the silence rushes in. Echo Park, I'm here again. You said goodbye but left the door. I'm still waiting on the shore. One echo then another one. I swear I heard you in the sun. Echo Park, I'm still here. Call your name, no one hears. But the walls know what we were. Echo Park, it still hurts. Every corner holds our ghost. Echo Park, I miss you most. Maybe echoes never die. Stay, Echo Park, you're still mine. Still mine. One last time. One last time. Last dance before the dawn. You're in my arms, we're almost gone. The sun will come and you'll leave, but right now you're still with me. We don't talk about goodbye. We just move and close our eyes. One song, one spin, one final hold. Last dance before the cold. Last dance before dawn. Hold me like you won't be gone. Last dance before light. Let me have you one more night. We'll pretend the sun won't rise. Last dance before goodbye. Your head against my chest. I feel your heartbeat, I feel blessed. We've done this dance 1,000 times, but this one's different in my mind. We don't talk about goodbye. We just move and close our eyes. One song, one spin, one final hold. Last dance before the cold. Last dance before dawn. Hold me like you won't be gone. Last dance before light. Let me have you one more night. We'll pretend the sun won't rise. for goodbye. Spin slow, spin slow, spin slow. Let the music never end. Yeah, let go. Let's dance, my love, my friend. One last time. Who's the loneliest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why am I the one who falls for every face that looks away? Mirror, mirror, I'm the one who stays. I trace my jaw, I trace my eyes. I look for truth behind the lies. One reflection, one crack frame. Mirror, mirror, who's to blame? Mirror, mirror, tell me true. Is there someone still in you? Mirror, mirror, cold and clear. I've been talking to you for years. You don't answer, you just show. Mirror, mirror, what I already knew. I fog you up so I can hide. Write your name and step inside. A temporary mask of steam. Mirror, mirror, wake me from this dream. I trace my jaw, I trace my eyes. I look for truth behind the lies. One reflection, one crack frame. Mirror, mirror, who's to blame? Mirror, mirror, tell me true. Is there someone still in you? Mirror, mirror, cold and clear. I've been talking to you for years. You don't answer, you just show. Mirror, mirror, what I already know. Fox let me disappear inside. Wipe now. Mirror, mirror, nowhere to hide. Who's the loneliest of them all? The last coal burns out. I tap the ash, and something in me settles too. The cinder glows, a final time, a fading pulse, a dying rhyme. I watch it cool, I watch it fade. The quiet that the night is made envelops me, a second skin, a man who's finally letting in the stillness he denied for years, the calm that settles all his fears. The ash is gray, the room is dark, I don't need any other spark to light the way, to show the path. I finally escaped the wrath of my own making, my own rush. The evening settles soft and plush, the cinder cools, the quiet grows. A man who's learning what he knows. No flame, no heat, no burn, just the quiet I had to earn. Cinder and chrome, the final glow. A man who's learning to let go of everything that kept him tight. The calm before the night. Ash is cold, the room is still. A man who's learning to refill his emptiness with quiet grace. The night has finally found its place. I trace the line of ash across the tray, a map of what I lost and what I found in letting be. A man who's finally free from the performance, from the show. The cinder is the only glow I need tonight, I need right now. A man who's learning to allow the night to hold him like a child. The quiet growing soft and mild. The cinder settles, the calm expands. A man who's learning to use his hands for nothing but to hold his glass, to let the quiet hours pass without a fight, without a scream. The calm is better than a dream. The cinder knows when to die, so do I, so do I. Cinder and calm, the final glow. A man who's learning to let go of everything that kept him tight. The calm before the night. Tap. The last cinder falls, and I fall with it into the calm. Hold back. Velvet teeth, you bite to feel warm my skin, make it real. I don't flinch, I pull you close, soft and sharp, that's what you chose. You ask me if I want the truth, I ask you what you wanna prove. One mark, one scar, one breathless sound. We build the walls and tear them down. Velvet teeth, sinking slow. Leave your mark before you go. Soft enough to make me stay, sharp enough to make me pray. Velvet teeth, ooh, don't apologize. Ooh, I see heaven in your eyes. Your hands around my neck like prayer. I feel you everywhere, everywhere. We blur the lines between pleasure and pain. Velvet teeth, I call your name. You ask me if I want the truth, I ask you what you wanna prove. One mark, one scar, one breathless sound. We build the walls and tear them down. Velvet teeth sinking slow. Leave your mark before you go. Soft enough to make me stay, sharp enough to make me pray. Velvet teeth, ooh, don't apologize. Ooh, I see heaven in your eyes. Bite down, 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 down. I can't tell you what you give. Oh, down, 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 down. Velvety we live. Velvety.
Midnight holds its breath for you. Every shadow feels brand new. You're walking like you own the dark. Leave your echo in my heart. Every step a silent claim. You don't even need a name. Presence louder than a sound. When you're near, I'm losing ground. No sound, just heat. Every moment feels complete. This calm before the night, where everything falls into place. No need to chase the feeling now. It's written all across your face. Soft tension in the air, like a secret we both share. You don't break the atmosphere, you just let it draw me near. Time slows down inside your frame. Nothing ever feels the same. You don't rush into the flame, you just let me say your name. Darkness folding into you, like a shade I never knew. Every second pulling tight, deeper in a velvet night. Still there, slow flame. We don't even say a name. This the calm before the night. Everything just feels aligned. In the silence we collide. Leave the world far behind. Watch you standing in the wind. You don't bend, you don't give in. I wanna learn to stand like that again. The world is shaking, shifting fast. Everything we thought would last is crumbling, falling, fading past. But you are still, you are a mess.
thing that doesn't break or bow. I don't know how, I don't know how. You hold your ground, you take a vow to be the stillness here and now. I've seen men run when pressure comes. They drop their weight, they lose their songs. They become what fear becomes. But you just stand, you don't succumb. Your feet are planted deep and wide. A man who doesn't need to hide from what is coming from outside. You are the calm I won't abide. There's power in the standing still, a force that bends the world to will. Not by pushing, not by thrill, but by refusing to be ill. With panic, with the rush to chase, a quiet, steady, grounded grace. A man who knows his place is the man who wins the race. No running, no hiding, no flight, just a man who knows what's right. A stillness in the night that holds the light. Standing still when the world moves fast, a power that I want to last. A man who doesn't need to grasp at what is slipping past. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice. It's the way you have no choice but to be the steady poise. I used to run from everything, I thought that movement meant I win. But you showed me the spin of panic is the trap I'm in. The standing still is not defeat, it's not the end, it's not retreat. It's the place where I can meet the world without the heat. So now I plant my feet like you. I let the wind do what it do. I don't need to pursue what isn't meant to come through. I learned the art of being still, a quiet, steady iron will. A man who doesn't need to fill the space with noise. I'm over the thrill. You taught me that standing is not surrendering, it's the beginning of everything. Standing still when the world moves fast, the power that I want to last. A man who doesn't need to grasp but what is slipping past. Attraction is not a choice, it's the stillness in your voice. It's the way you have no choice but to be the steady poise. Gravel crunch, wind rises, wind fades. They wanna put you on a pedestal, dress you up in white, but I know the cracks behind your smile, the chaos in your quiet nights. You're no angel, neither am I. We're both stained and strange, but somehow in the wreckage we found something that remains. You don't have to be perfect to be perfect for me. Let the halo hang heavy, let them see what they see. Wear your heavy halo, let it weigh you down. Sometimes I'll be the one to hold you when the light don't fit you right. Heavy halo, I know what lives beneath, and I love the whole of you, the war and the peace. I've seen you when the mask slips, when the grace runs out, when the doubts come crawling in, and you scream without a sound. You think I 'Cause I know the beauty in the struggle, and I'm not afraid of the fight. Yeah, you don't have to be flawless to be flawless to me. Let the cracks, let the light in. Let them see what they see. Wear your heavy halo. Let it weigh you down sometimes. I'll be the one to hold you when the light don't fit you right. Heavy halo. I know what lives beneath, and I love the whole of you. The war and the peace. Let it hang crooked, let it slip to the floor. I pick it up and put it back, and love you even more. Be returned. Heavy halo. Heavy halo. The war and the peace. Don't guitar face. Glass sound reversed once more. Sub, bass, hold. There is a hollow in my chest, a space where something used to rest, a bone that carried all the weight of love, of loss, of hope, of hate. But now it's empty, clean and light, a vessel waiting for the night to fill it with the sound of you, a resonance I never knew. You press your ear against my skin and listen to the space within. You say you hear a distant song, a place where echoes still belong. A hollow bone that holds the wind, a prayer that never had to end. You hum into the cavity, and something rises up in me. The shamans say the hollow bone is where the spirit finds its home, a space that's empty so the soul can enter and become the whole. So I've kept the space for you, a place where nothing else is true except the sound of your low voice, a calling that becomes my choice. So I can be filled, a quiet that is never stilled. Hollow bone, carry the sound of everything that we have found in the silence, in the dark, a vessel waiting for the spark. Ooh, hollow bone, sing through me, a resonance of what we be. Feel you moving through the space, a presence settling in its place. Not heavy, not a weight to bear, but light as feathers, light as air. You fill the cracks, you seal the seams, you animate the hollow dreams that lived inside me all along. A hollow bone that learned to song. A harmony that passes through the empty space we made our own, a bone that is not mine alone. We share the hollow, share the breath, a love is hollow, so the spirit can enter, so the song can live. I offer you the space. Take it, make it yours, and I will carry you in the hollow of me. Oh, wait. Heartbeat pulse, reverse monitor beat, soft in head. You trace the lines on my palms like you're reading a map, looking for the part of me I never let anyone have. There are scars you can't see underneath the skin, places I've buried what I've been. I've been good at pretending and wearing the mask. You're the first one who asked what I hide behind the laugh. So I'll show you the wreckage, the war I fought alone, the version of me I never wanted to own. I've built these walls to keep the world out, but you're climbing in without a doubt. Scars you can't see, but you feel them at night, when I hold you too close and I grip too tight. Scars you can't see, from battles I lost. You're the first one who didn't walk. There were nights I almost gave up before I knew your name. I was standing on the edge, playing a losing game, but you pulled me back somehow without even knowing. You saw something in me when I was barely showing. I built these walls to keep the world out, but you're climbing in without a doubt. Scars you can't see, but you feel them at night, and I hold you too close and I grip too tight. Scars you can't see, from battles I lost. You're the first one who didn't walk. I'm not healed, I'm not whole, but I'm learning to let you hold what I've hidden for so long. With you I'm starting to be strong. Scars you can't see, but you stay anyway. You see the man I am, not the one I used to play. Whisper, you see me, all of me, heartbeat fades. like your body knows the way before words can even say. Every glance a signal sent, every pause is heaven sent. You don't try to make it real, that's the reason why I feel no resistance in your frame, no desire to explain. We just move like we're designed, somewhere past the edge of time. Nocturnal alignment now, we don't question, we allow every motion, every breath. Balance is on edge of death. You don't pull, I don't resist. There's no moment we could miss. In the calm before the rise, I get lost inside your eyes. Every second feels precise, like a perfectly cut ice. Cold but burning deep inside, where the hidden feelings hide. We don't force it in the shade, we just let the moment take everything we thought we knew and replace it with something new. Let it move without a guide, there's no reason left to hide. Every shift, every sign brings your energy to mine. Nocturnal alignment grows, only something silence knows. Every movement intertwined, body, energy, and mind. You don't pull, I don't resist. Every second feels like bliss. In the calm before the rise, I get lost inside your eyes. Even when the night is gone, there's a trace you leave behind, like a code I can't erase, written deep inside my mind. Not illusion, not a dream, more than anything it seems something real but undefined, still aligning over time. Right time, right place, no space, just us. Aligned, still aligned, beyond the night, on the night. Rare and dangerous. Black orchid in a velvet room. You bloom where nothing else can bloom. They say you're poison, I don't care. I breathe you in, you're everywhere. You only open in the dark. I found you, I made my mark. One touch, one petal falls away. I risk it all to make you stay. Black orchid, you're the only one I want. Orchid, black orchid, even poison tastes like love. Rare and dangerous, I know. Black orchid, don't let go. You send this sticky clouds my mind, I lose myself to find what's mine. We don't belong to anyone. Black orchid, we've just begun. You only open in the dark. I found you, I made my mark. One touch, one petal falls away. I'll risk it all make you stay. Look it back, look it. You're the only one I want. Look it back, look it. Even poison tastes like love. Rare and dangerous, I know. Black orchid, don't let go. Don't slow. Let the dark become your orchid. Black orchid. Black orchid. Nothing good inside. The hum of the refrigerator is the only thing that stays. It doesn't ask me questions. It doesn't count the days. I open it at 3 a.m. just to feel the light. One cold glow, one empty shelf. The hum of the refrigerator every night. The hum of the refrigerator sings me to sleep alone. The hum of the refrigerator, the coldest thing I've known. It never leaves, it never lies. The hum of the refrigerator, my lullaby. There's mold on the leftovers from the dinner we didn't eat. I can't bring myself to throw it out. The hum is my only heat. I open it at 3 a.m. just to feel the light. One cold glow, one empty shelf. The hum of the refrigerator every night. The hum of the refrigerator sings me to sleep alone. The hum of the refrigerator, the coldest thing I've known. It never leaves, it never lies. The hum of the refrigerator, my lullaby. Slow.
to go, one drop at a time. We become something new, something the sun can't touch. Pour the silence over ice, let it dilute our advice. We don't need the world to see what we're becoming, you and me. A mixture of breath and skin, a potion brewing from within. The glass is cold against my palm, but your touch is the only calm. I watch the liquid spiral down, a slow descent without a sound, like us suspended in the air, a transformation unaware. You stir the glass with gentle hands, a ritual only we understand. The ice cracks like our old defenses, melting into new pretenses. Oh, we sip the night, it burns the throat, a bit of truth, a hopeful note, but underneath the sweetness hides, like the way you pull me to your side. We are potions, we are spells, a secret only darkness tells. The recipe is written in scars, in the spaces between the stars. Mixing shadows, mixing breath, a concoction close to death, but death never felt so warm. Safe inside the coming storm, drop by drop we disappear into something crystal clear. A new element, a rare design, yours and mine. Midnight alchemy, turn the lid of my lonely heart to gold instead. In the dark we synthesize something pure behind the eyes. We are mercury and restless, transforming into just midnight alchemy. Take me whole, turn this body into soul. Your voice dissolves into my veins, a tincture numbing all the pains. I feel it spreading through my bones, a warmth that claims me as its own. We are no longer what we were, two halves dissolving into her, third thing unnamed, unknown. I see the midnight has sown. The hour grows late, the bottle empties, but something permanent now it's me. A space inside your ribcage lies, where only midnight gives and gives. We are the alchemists, the fools, bending chemistry and rules to make a gold that cannot fade, a love the dark has made. Stir again, we're not finished yet. One more drop, and we become something the sun can't touch, something eternal, something that only exists in the space between midnight and morning. Midnight alchemy.